first thing you think about when you hear of two gay men is sex. That's all you think. You just think about sex, you think about the details, you think about it. And it's such a little part, in my opinion. Are there stereotypes? Yeah. And why are those stereotypes? Because gay men perpetuate those stereotypes. Absolutely. You turn on the news and you look at gay parades and they're acting like the fool. And they're dressed scantily and they're acting immoral and gross. And so Christians and non-Christians naturally think this is what the gay lifestyle is not. When mostly in my world, my gay lifestyle is with my partner, and we watch TV and we work and we fall asleep usually by 8:30, and we have a house payment, and we're getting a dog, and it's as normal.
Super boring is what you're saying here. Yeah.
It's as normal as any other couple that I've ever seen. And so stereotypes, I understand. Gay men, if they want to change, if they want to see change, and they want to see the church accept them, they're going to have to do some changing too. And I lump myself.
Right, because it might be too easy to just put all the weight of burden on the church. Like, they need to change their approach, they need to adjust. But certainly there's a reason why there's been this animosity. It's not one-sided.
Yes, it's very, and again, this is not everybody, but especially gay men, it's very fleshly. It's all based on the flesh. And that just does not give gay men a good, what do you call it? A good...
Yeah, like a reputation. Yeah, the reputation is, and I think that's why I keep pushing this idea of, like, we can't let this be an issue, because, like, I might have somebody come to my church who so falls outside of that issue stereotype, but if I treat them according to the stereotype of what I've seen and what I'm used to, I'm going to do some real damage. Not that I should ever treat anybody according to a stereotype, but I think it is what happens on both sides. I feel immediately, I mean, gosh, I try to have conversations with people that I'll know are gay, and we'll start talking, and then the minute that something comes up about our job or whatever, all of a sudden walls can go up because they assume how I am going to be towards them. And we've got these barriers on both sides.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair to stereotype your response, or you hear, oh, there's a Christian there. You go, and I still do it to this day when I'm like, oh, we probably can't go to that church. They won't let us there. And I haven't even asked. I haven't even looked. And so I am just, every human being uses stereotypes, and I'm just as guilty of it as well.
And hearing each other's stories changes I think, for me, it puts a human being to something, and it doesn't mean every human being is that way. And that's the thing, is, like, I think if we're going to look for answers to, like, well, that's not every single person, that's the point of, like, and I love what, like, Jesus loved the person, like, who do we love? Love your neighbor as yourself. Like, the person that's right there, the person that's hard. I was talking with another Christian leader named Dave Gibbons about this, and he said, I believe that when we talk about who's our neighbor, Jesus is reminding us in that story, it's the person that's the hardest for us to love. Like, the person that our natural inclination is not to love. How do I connect to that person?